We're looking at a sunny day across much of central Missouri, so definitely a great time to be out and about enjoying some pool weather, as we're going to be tracking a UV index at a level 9, so going to get a suntan, but if you're not wearing that proper SPF protection after about 20 minutes or so, could be looking at a sunburn. Now, temperatures throughout the afternoon hours going to be climbing back up into the upper 80s, some areas approaching that 90-degree mark. But after about 7 p.m., that sunset starts to come into play. And we're going to be tracking cooling temperatures throughout the overnight hours back to the mid to upper 60s across much of central Missouri. Now, this morning at 9 a.m., we saw the newest drought monitor coming out. Just last week, though, we're still seeing plenty of extreme and severe drought covering the majority of mid-Missouri. Really, though, the only change we're seeing is two small little instances. One here in Boone County, so Columbia, looking like about 3/4 of us being covered, but as we look into the latest updated drought monitor, you're going to notice a little bit more of that carved and off to the south, to the northwest of Sedalia, a little bit more of that extreme drought being carved back out, but still looking at well above average drought conditions across much of central Missouri. So going to need this upcoming weekend rain that we're going to be tracking, taking a look at the ABC 17 storm track, future track. Friday afternoon, looking at some partly cloudy skies, temperatures back into the mid to upper 80s and 90s across much of central Missouri, but we might see some chances of a few showers and storms trying to sneak in late. For the most part, though, a lot of that rainfall going to be reserved for Saturday afternoon, so partly cloudy skies slowly going to be switching back over during the evening hours to some scattered showers and storms as a cold front will start to move back in from the northwest. So we're looking at scattered showers and storms around 8 p.m. on Saturday. Throughout the overnight hours later into Sunday, we're going to be looking widespread, so going to be noticing some heavier downpours, a little bit of lightning and gustier winds throughout the night, Saturday into Sunday morning. A lot of that starts to taper back off to the east, just going to be seeing some lingering showers into Father's Day Sunday, so 6 a.m. Got any plans early in the morning for some breakfast? Well, you're going to want to move them indoors or maybe bring an umbrella on hand. Now, that'll start to push back off to the northeast as a low-pressure system moves back towards Iowa and Illinois. So here in central Missouri, going to start to look dry as we head off into later portions of Sunday night. Now, that'll start to set us up for a drier week ahead into next week. So much of the rainfall we're going to be seeing in the next 7 days going to be coming from the showers and storms we're seeing this upcoming weekend. So looking at widespread 1 inch, some isolated areas to the southwest, could be seeing up to 1.5 inches of rainfall, which it'll help us, but still not going to get us anywhere close to where we need to be to get out of those drought conditions we're currently seeing. Now, with that cold front starting to push those showers and storms in, Saturday into Sunday, we're going to notice a significant drop in temperatures, about 6 or 7 degrees across much of central Missouri for the afternoon highs, dipping just below that average high of 85 degrees. Then we head off into next week, looking at mostly sunny skies and temperatures starting to warm up nicely back into the lower 90s. And it looks like we're going to be kind of sitting in that warmer and drier than average trend as we head off into our extended forecast. So 6 to 10 days away, looking warmer than average across much of the Midwest and South Central portions of the United States. Each of the coasts going to be looking a little bit cooler than average. So if you have any vacations, well, not going to be feeling as warm as it will be here in central Missouri. Now, temperatures continue to warm up as we head off into next Tuesday and Wednesday, back towards that 90-degree mark, but high pressure moves back into play, and we're tracking plenty of sunshine.